Today we're talking about AMC Entertainment Holdings. I'm getting a lot of comments, I'm getting questions, DMs about AMC. Does AMC have potential to do what GameStop did? Yes and no. AMC is number 2 in short interest percentage-wise. You have short interest at 78%, you have shares float with 56 million, shares outstanding 287 million. Shares outstanding represents all the shares that the company issued to the public, all the shares that are out there. Shares float represents how many shares are still available to buy. And short interest represents the percentage of how many people are shorting the stock without covering it, divided by how many shares are outstanding. A high short interest is one of the first indications of a short squeeze, clearly. But here's some news about AMC. Meme stock rally rescues AMC theaters from $600 million in debt. So how did that happen? That happened because a private equity firm named Silver Lake elected to convert corporate bonds it held into AMC Entertainment Holdings stock. Convertible securities, that means it can convert from one thing to another. If you have 2026 bonds, you can convert that to common stock today and cash out at this rally. When that happened, they paid off $600 million in debt, which is good news. You always want to pay off debt. It also means you could take off those bankruptcy signs off the windows. AMC Entertainment explores raising new capital as the stock surges, sources say. When a company issues more shares, that means there's more shares available to the public for them to buy. Is that good or bad? Remember, supply and demand. If there's limited supply and the demand is hot, then the value goes up. Like if you have a rare collectible and there's only 10 in the world, the value of that go up as the demand increases. If everybody else in the world doesn't have those rare collectibles, they're going to throw money at you left and right. Hey, I want this for $1 million. I want it for $2 million. Let me just have it because it's so rare. If there's more shares available to buy, then the supply is not as limited. More to go out there, so the value becomes diluted in a way. When you look at short interest, these are all high short interest, but it doesn't always mean that one hedge fund, one big bad hedge fund wants to kill the stock. Hedge funds do all types of strategies to build their portfolio. So they could do something like pairs trading. Pairs trading is when you find two stocks that correlate well together. It means if this stock goes up, then this one also probably goes up. It could be similar in market cap, it could be similar in the sector, what they do, their revenues. Two stocks that are similar, that move the same way, they could be playing off that. They could be going long on one of them and short on the other. And as one of the moves beyond what is normal, then they could exploit that inefficiency and make money. It could be like that. To compare AMC with GME, this is GameStop chart. And as you can see, the previous highs was only around $55. You always want to assume that the high short interest is perfectly timed, that whoever shorted the stock at the previous highs, 55.48, caught it at the top, so everything else was profit as it went down. And they could essentially hold a short position for as long as they want. They could hold it all the way since 2014 and then just continue adding to it. As long as their margin maintenance is in check, they could hold that for as long as they want. They're going to be paying fees on the borrow fees on shorting a stock, but if they're making profit, they're going to be happy. And if Melvin Capital shorted GameStop at its previous high, which was like $56, then that means all the way up until this recent surge, they were in profit and they weren't even worried about it. And that's what caused the short squeeze, the gamma squeeze, is because, hey, after it broke 56 and it made a new all-time high, that means nobody's up here shorting the stock. Anybody who shorted, even if they shorted at the previous all-time highs, is in a loss. So it grabs attention. With AMC, it's a little different. So AMC had a little surge. We're not anywhere close to all-time highs. All-time highs could have been around 35, around 36. We're only at $13 right now. We're higher than we were since early 2019, which is a very bullish sign. Like I said, you always want to assume that the person shorting it caught it at the top. So the people shorting AMC right now may not even be worried at this little bounce. They may think that this run is going to exhaust itself, that people are going to give up and people are going to say, hey, this run is over, it's been a week, we forgot about what stocks even do, and they give up. But I don't know. Just based on how Wall Street bets, and I see AMC this, AMC that, AMC rocket chips, it is very bullish, based on the simple fact of how much momentum it's gaining. You could make a case that Wall Street bets is a better indication of how a stock will move than anything else now. The beautiful thing about Wall Street bets is this thing is grown like a viral celebrity. Right now, it's 7.6 degenerates. The first thing you think about when you think of stocks in the internet now is Wall Street bets. And you don't think that millions of people who never bought a share of stock in their life is now interested because they see guys turning $1,000 into millions? Of course they're going to listen. Now you have to remember, stocks need a reason to go up. There needs to be a catalyst. That catalyst could be good earnings, it could be a drug approval, it could be an announcement, something positive to move the stock up. GameStop had a bunch. AMC is getting a lot of traction. A lot of people are, saying it's going to the moon. It very well can. I think a break above 20 and this thing can go to 30. And if it gets to 30, we're close to all-time highs. The only thing holding this back really, aside from AMC issuing more shares, which means you'll need more buying power to push that stock even further up. You need your catalyst. With GameStop, they had Elon Musk, they had national attention. AMC is a little different. You need a little bit more catalyst. But if everybody's on board and they all like the stock and they want to buy the stock, who's to say it's not going to go up? And who's to say that there's hedge funds not infiltrating front run or get in before everybody else? So you don't think that hedge funds are watching Wall Street bets? It kind of reminds me of that scene in Goodfellas when the guy got a new pink convertible for his wife, or his mom got it, and Robert De Niro was mad at him and said, return it because you're bringing too much eyes and attention to us.
You stupid, we got a million fucking bulls out there. Everybody's watching us and you get a fucking car. But it's telling me I'm excited?
These hedge funds spend billions of dollars a year on data. They want to know what you eat, how you sleep, how much money you make. I have a computer that reads through all these threads and sees how many people are talking about AMC, what's the likelihood that they have a high net worth, what's the likelihood they're aggressive in the stock market, and they're going to use that. So for anybody who's overlooking Wall Street bets and saying, hey, that can't be a strategy where you just follow the trend, it very well can be. It very well can be. In my opinion on AMC is it is bullish. If you could break the 2050 mark, it's going to bring in a new set of traders, people who look to buy new breaks, new highs, and that will bring more volume to the stock, and more attention means more buyers and just a healthy trade-off. I am bullish on AMC if the brokers allow people to buy as they please. If they continue to restrict trading, then I'm not so bullish. But if they lift that, I'm bullish. I know Jay's bullish, but trade at your own risk. These are volatile stocks. If you're not comfortable with that, just sit out. It's okay. You can catch the next one. Use less money. Buy fractional shares. Buy one call. That's it. I'm not a financial advisor. Do as you please. I'm out.
Sorry. What the fuck is the matter with you?